Hello.
Back on the move like Terry Crews.
What's up, boy?
What's up, brother? You out there in the twisties? What's good?
Nah, man. Over here at Cooling, off in the woods, ducked off. You know how it is.
Nice, man. You on the Gowie?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I'm up here at the shop, man. I need more horsepower.
Okay.
1,500. They're talking about it. Get more horsepower. What's up? Let's go race, dude.
Nah, not today, baby.
Why not, dude? You making a video?
Yes, sir. Hey, you better believe it.
About the new used bikes?
Yeah, man, they turning them in fast.
Yeah, man. They're not built for it, man.
Yeah, with low miles on it.
Tell them to get a stretch, dude.
Scared to ride.
Yeah, that's true.
Soft as hell.
Yeah, man. It's not for everybody, man. Go ahead and let them have it, man.
All right, you already know, bro.
All right, peace, brother.
All right, peace. It's a gang of bikes sitting up at the dealership. Go to any dealership in your town, whether you live on the east, west, north, or the south. Go to the bike dealership, man. It's a gang of bikes sitting up there with low mileage on there. I'm talking about brand new 2025, 2024, 2023s sitting up there with low mileage on there, man. Cats is getting the bikes. They getting home to the wife. The wife is like, it's not gonna be a good night. Sending them boys right back out of the door, straight back to the motorcycle store. Cats is getting the bike, getting it home and scared to lose their life. Sitting there at the light, shaking, stalling out in fright. Cats is going and getting the wheels and trying to get the best insurance deal. And how it look, it's like it's gonna be too much money to peel. Many different reasons why Cats is getting rid of the bike before the end of the season. I remember when I first got my bike, man. Just looking at it, getting on it, it was just intimidating as hell, man. Got on this bike, I'm like, man, wow. And then just thinking to myself, I'm like, man, I don't wanna drop this bike, bruh. I done paid all this cheese. Can't drop the bike. Get the bike home, man. Got the bike sitting outside, covered up. I'm looking out the window, checking the bike out. Only problem is I don't know how to ride it, man. So I'm staying up at night, can't sleep good, can't even eat good, man. Cause now I got this motorcycle, but low key, I'm scared to ride this bad boy. So I'm like, I gotta do something. Cause I'm hearing nothing but bikes out here, hella bikes all through the area. Yoom, yoom, yoom. I'm looking out the window, cats riding the bike, men riding the bike, women riding the bike, children riding the bike. Why the hell am I so scared to ride this bike? That's how I was feeling. Next morning I get up, I gotta go over to the storage unit, had the bike in the storage unit, went over to the storage unit, got the bike out. I sat there and looked at that bike. I wanna say I looked at that bike for probably 15 minutes straight. Turned the engine on, let it rev, turned it back off. This was after the MSF course. This was after all the videos on YouTube and all that, man. I said, man, I'm not ready for this bike, man. Hold on. Whew, my fault, family. I'm just thinking back, man. It was rough. I said, man, I'm not ready for this bike, man. I'm not ready. I'm scared for real. That's the thing about the motorcycle. It's like nobody can help you when you put that helmet on. You're in a dark, lonely world, and it's like it's all up to you. You got no more coaches from the MSF. The bike is really on. You really got to keep this bike up. I said, bro, I got to take this bike back, man. I have to take this bike back. Like, I'm not eating right. I'm staying up late at night. Like, it's on my mind too much. And I'm thinking about the accident that's sure to come because I'm so scared on this bike and how to operate the controls and all that stuff. I'm just thinking to myself, man, it looked way easier than what it is. And that's when I started gaining respect for motorcycle riders, right there. Cause I'm like, this is crazy, man. I gotta take this bike back. So I get over that. I get over that fear, that initial night of fear, that first morning of fear. So I'm like, let me fire up the bike and let me actually move this bike. This is probably day 2 of me going back to the storage unit, getting to the bike. I'm like, let me fire this bike up and let me just ride this bike in the parking lot. So the storage unit where I was at, it was right next door to a grocery store. It was early in the morning, so the grocery store wasn't open. So I'm like, all right, let me take the bike. I'm gonna do something small. I'm gonna just take the bike out of this parking lot and take it over to the grocery store. So I hop on the bike, get it out the parking lot, take it over to the grocery store, I'm like, whoa. Heartbeat. Heartbeat. I'm like, this is intense. But I made it. But I made it. I made it from this driveway over to the next driveway. Now I'm over here in the parking lot. So I'm thinking of the drills, MSF. Let me just whip this thing around, do a little U-turn, kind of get comfortable with the bike in this parking lot. So I get on the bike, go through the parking lot, moving slow as hell, stalling the bike. I'm like, man, I stalled the bike so much, I'm like, I'm not ready for this, bro. Like, my life was a lot better before this motorcycle stuff. This is my mind state. My life was a lot better before this motorcycle stuff, man. Now I'm just scared as hell. I'm not comfortable because it's in my head that I don't know how to ride this damn bike that I paid all this money for, man. So I'm like, you know what? I'm taking this thing back, man. I need my life back, you know. Let me just get in the car, stay fresh, all this gear and stuff. It's costing all kind of money, all type of stuff, man. And then, you know, I ain't even talking about insurance at the dealership. This is a little bit out of order, but at the dealership, my bro like, yeah, you better put insurance on that ASAP because you don't know how to ride. So I'm like, all right, let me call, get the insurance. Insurance high as hell. I'm already like, damn, I gotta afford this every month. So all this stuff in my head, I'm like, man, I gotta take this bike back. So I go home, come back the next day, get more comfortable in the parking lot. I'm accomplishing everything while I'm killing myself in my head. My head is killing myself, but my actions is conquering little small tasks. So I conquer the little parking lot. I'm like, all right, man, let me go out here on the street. I didn't get the bike. It's a 750. I didn't get the bike to ride the bike in the parking lot. I got to take this thing on the street if I want to be elite. So I get the bike out on the street. The bike on the street is a lot easier than it is in the parking lot because I don't have to turn. So I ride from this driveway, I want to say probably 20 yards down to like an apartment complex, all in first gear. So I'm like, all right, I can get from this point to that point in first gear. Mind you, there's no cars yet. So I'm like, all right, last time I shifted a gear was at MSF. Let me shift gears, pull the clutch in, knock that bad boy up, release the clutch and get on the gas at the same time type, you know. So now I'm going, I already accomplished the driveway from this driveway 20 yards down. That's another accomplishment. Even though it was in first gear, I'm beating myself up like, oh, I was in first gear, but it was really an accomplishment. So now I'm on the next accomplishment. Let's kick it into second gear. Get into second gear. Long story short, second gear, third gear. Then I move out into the streets. But all during this process, lock in this point. My point is, all during this process, I'm ready to take this bike back, man. It is killing me. And now, today, tears almost come to my eyes because this is my favorite thing to do. I love motorcycles. So many people take these bikes back, man. They take them back prematurely. That's why I said it's a whole bunch of bikes in the dealership, 30 miles on it, 100 less miles on it. They get the bike, then they realize it's way harder than it looks. It's a lot of risk. It costs a lot of money. You could fall, get in a fatal accident. The wife really ain't feeling it. All of these things got you ready to take that bike back. But I'm here to tell you, bruh, don't take that bike back, man. Don't quit. Get through that initial stage. Fight. Get through it. In this video right here, we're gonna discuss some of the reasons why people prematurely take these bikes back, man. Quitters, I call you quitters, because I was soft like you, but I had to get through. We're gonna discuss it, baby. Let's get into it. So it starts out with fear. Check this, make sure it's on, man. Make sure we clear, you know what I mean? So it starts out with fear. See that episode I had, fearing all of this stuff, man, stomach hurting, man. I was feeling like a straight up sucker, I ain't gonna lie, man. I didn't even tell people this, man. This is my first time really exposing this. I felt like a sucker, bruh. Like, I was salty at myself. Damn near wanted to slide myself, man. But that fear is something that's not gonna go away for a while, let me tell you. But that fear is also something that is normal. That we all have this fear. Don't feel like you're the only cat that has this fear and like, man, you on your own. No, it's normal. You gonna have fear. Before you go get that bike, you thinking about that bike. especially if you get a sport bike, because the way it's designed, set up, and how it sounds when that boy power on, you're gonna have fear. Fear is not the issue. Fear is natural. It's natural for you to stay safe. If you don't have fear and you get on this bike, it's curtains. Guaranteed, it's curtains. So fear is natural. The thing is, the main task that you have to come up with is you need to sit and think. Get away from the bike, sit, think, walk, contemplate, go for a run, hit the gym, do something, but think. What is your path to get over your fear? See, there's no YouTube video out there that can tell you how to get over your fear. It's up to you. You gotta dig deep. But I'm gonna tell you what happens with a lot of people. A lot of people get that fear and they set their goals too big. Remember what I said when the video first started? It was small little accomplishments that I'm going home and I'm being happy about. You getting this bike and your goal, this is a goal, subconsciously your goal is to get this bike, go to wherever and show off the bike, right? That's your goal. Let me ride this bad boy, go show off the bike, whatever, pull up on the homies, pull up on the homegirls, pull up whatever and show off this bike. But when you get on the bike, you like, whoa, how the hell I'm gonna get over from this side of town, ride 15 minutes on the highway, get off the highway, take a left, take a right, then park the bike. Oh snap, I forgot I don't know how to ride. Then you're like, nah, I gotta take this bike back. I can never do it. I can never do that. The key is to break it down in small goals. Do not get the bike September 1st and be like, look dog, I'm gonna meet y'all at the bike meet September 3rd. No, don't plan nothing with the bike for a whole year. This is like I said, you gotta do it your own way, but I'm gonna tell you some little tips that might be able to help you. Don't plan nothing with the bike for a whole year. Why? So you can take time and accomplish those small little goals. Point A to point B. What's point A to point B? Point A to point B may be 5 feet. Get on the bike. Don't stall it, right? That's first goal. Don't stall the bike. But now that you got that down, just get it 5 feet. From right here to right here. You did it? Congratulations. You a winner. You get to go home proud. You got less fear. You moved it 5 feet. Next day, move it 20 feet. Next day, move it 20 yards. Next day, move it 100 yards. 1 shift, 2 shift, 3 shift, 4 fish, blue fish. Nah, I'm playing. 1 shift, 2 shift, 3rd gear, 4th gear. You working your way up. Small increments is how you overcome that fear. Trying to do it all in one day, you're gonna get frustrated, you're gonna get scared, you're gonna get overwhelmed. You gonna call up the dealership. Hey, Matt up there at Mount Motorsports. Hey, Matt, man, I gotta bring the bike back, man. You damn near wanna cry, cause you know you gotta take this bike back up there and everybody looking at you. Everybody you was talking to, they done moved you through the sales department, the finance department, the service department. You done got cool with cats. They like, yeah, I wanna see you out there. Now you walking back up in there with the bike cause you was scared, man. Break it down to increments, man, and ride out, eh? Part of the reason why you got so much fear is because you on this bike right here. And on the side it says ZX10. And you don't know how to ride a ZX1. You don't know where to begin. Now your motorcycle riding experience is done. And it's all fear and it's no fun because you got the wrong bike. You saw Max Risk, you saw Fast Lane D, and all these guys out there whipping around, dragging these, doing all kind of crazy stuff on the corner, right? I know. So you was like, look, I'm about to go get me a sport bike. The sport bikes look nice. The sport bikes is the one I saw at the light, getting all the females. But listen, a lot of times cats buy the wrong bike. That's why you taking it back, man. When I first pulled up at that MSF, they had options. You want to get on the Honda CBR, I think it was like the CBR 300 or the CBR 250, or you want to get on the CBF, which is the naked bike version. You know me, I'm like, man, sport bike mafia, bro. Let's get on this sport bike, man. Quit playing. We don't ride no naked bikes, dude. Goofy, dude. So I get on that bad boy. I'm like, man, what's the dilly? We start doing them little slow speed maneuvers. Cats was kicking ass on the naked bike, and here I'm trying to maneuver this thing around, and I'm like, whoa. My feet is way up here. I'm like, this is uncomfortable. This is no fun, bro. Why? I'm never gonna be able to ride on this thing all day, bro. I just can't do it. Then I went and got the sport bike. I get the sport bike home, I'm like, man, this thing is uncomfortable, man. How I'm gonna ride on this? That's what a lot of cats is doing, man. A lot of you cats are never gonna take this bike to its full potential, man. These things coming with 200 horsepower. You never gonna get up to 200 horsepower. Or you might do it once every now. And then. You see that, bruh? You see this fall on the bike, man? Oh, man. Anyways, where was we at, family? Oh, yeah, you never gonna use the full potential on the bike. Matter of fact, you ain't gonna do nothing but go to the bike night, go to the store, and maybe kick it on the weekend every now and then. You're not even thinking about hitting the twisties. Why are you getting a sport bike? The naked bike's way easier to maneuver, way more comfortable, way more confidence inspiring. See this? You gotta put your feet way up here. You crunched up and you're leaning forward. That doesn't inspire confidence for a new rider. It's aggressive, it's to us. It's like you riding laying down, bruh. If you used to being in the car, you used to sitting like this. Now you on the road, on the parkway, laying down like this. So you're like, man, I can't ride like this. I'm taking this bike back. Nah, think about this. All my people out there that's about to go get a bike, think about this before you get a bike. These things are uncomfortable, especially for new riders. There's many different bikes out there. You want to do cruising, go get a cruiser. You want to do some around the town, kick it and stay down, you might need to go get the naked bike right now, you know what I mean? My people that work at the dealerships, jump in the comments, tell me I'm wrong. These bikes right here account for the most bikes that are returned with low miles. Go look on the internet. All the naked bikes gonna have at least 1,000 on there. These bad boys right here are gonna be right back at the dealership with 34 miles on it because you buying the wrong type of bike. Do research, go to the dealership, go holler at Matt up there at Mount Motorsports. Like, Matt, listen, I need a bike. Go sit on a few different bikes, man. Go get your knowledge right. Don't just go pick up something that you saw looking good at the light, man. Hey? Now you done figured out, all right, you ain't ready for the sport bike, you ready for the naked bike, this, that, and the third. You like, all right, I ain't gonna get the R1. I'm about to go ahead and get the MT10, man. I wanted the R1, but I hopped on the R1, the thing was crazy, I'm leaned over. I got my knees all in my chest, my back and my neck, never get a rest. So you like, all right, cool. I'm about to go get the MT10. Let's win. You go get the MT10, then you do the dial up. You hit up the insurance quotes. Insurance quotes, crazy. I'm talking about insurance quotes outrageous, specifically for the MT10. Go look up right now. If you got an MT10, go ask anybody with an MT10, jump in the comments and let us know about that insurance. If you're looking at an MT10, scan the VIN, put that bad boy in with your insurance company and see what that insurance quote will be. That bike is more in insurance than the R1, which brings us to another reason why cats are returning this bike, man. The costs, not just insurance costs, gear costs. When I first started riding, before I went to the MSF course, they said you're gonna need some riding shoes, boots, you're gonna need some jeans, jacket, helmet, and gloves, I think. That whole little get up right there that I just said, you're probably gonna come off like a rack. If not a rack is $1,000 for people who don't understand my English. A rack is $1,000. You're probably gonna come off $1,000. If you're getting everything for the cheap, you're probably gonna come off about 500. Helmet, all of this stuff included. That's just the beginning. We're not talking about insurance. We're not talking about your first service. If you go get a new bike, you got the first service after 500, 600 miles. The first service gonna cost you. Maintenance gonna cost you. If you drop the bike, that's gonna cost you. You get the bike brand new and you like, oh man, I gotta get an exhaust. Exhaust gonna cost you. Getting it installed is gonna cost you. It's all types of hidden costs. Cats see that hidden cost and be like, nope, we taking this bad boy back. You get the bike already, you already bought the bike before you started looking at insurance. This is another key. Go look at insurance for the bike, go look at gear for the bike before you buy the bike. All my new riders, go look at insurance, go look at gear, and go look at the exhaust, because you gonna get an exhaust, especially if you get a sport bike. Go look at all three of those things before you buy the bike and ask yourself if you're ready. If not, you're gonna be taking that bike back. See, a lot of cats is buying off impulse. They not factoring in the cost and all of that stuff. But let me tell you something on the other side. Let me play devil's advocate. You might not ever be able to afford a motorcycle. I wasn't able to afford it, straight up. When I bought that bike, I was in financial hardships for the longest. I'm still in financial hardships for this damn bike and all the gear and stuff like that. But sometimes in life, bruh, you gotta make a bad financial decision, man. Straight up, ain't nobody gonna tell you that. Sometimes you gotta make a bad financial decision in order to live the life you want, man. And riding out is a good, bad financial decision. Don't take that bike back, man. Go get you another job, work harder. Stop spending on dumb stuff. You out there dating these girls, you going out with these girls. Every time you slide out with a girl, it's $80, $100. Are you drinking, you popping bottles, or you roll up, you firing up your gas or something like that? That's $10, $20. Cut one of the habits out, man. You got the fresh gear, stop buying gear. Go get you some fresh gear for the motorcycle, man. You know what I mean? Factor in these costs, man, before you take that bike back. Now you done conquered the fear and all that. You riding out, you got the bike you want. You're like, all right, I'm gonna put the money aside. Now you can afford the bike, you in the game. But let me tell you something that people don't think about. And we made a video about this. I'm gonna put it up in the card or something. Check it out, but pay attention to this part. Because this part right here, it clips new riders and it clips advanced riders. Legal issues. You riding that bike, and I'm gonna tell you, if you riding a sport bike, you're gonna get a ticket. I guarantee you're gonna get a ticket. I wanna say, if you have been riding sport bikes for over 3 years and haven't gotten a ticket, jump in the comments. Everybody else, if you have gotten a ticket, jump in the comments and let them know that first ticket is gonna hit you, man. Cause that ticket is gonna be different than the car ticket. Why? Cause the car ticket might have just been a nice little light little 80 and a 65. You done got comfortable on that bike. So you was doing 105 and a 65. Now they talking super speeder. Now they talking jail time. Now the insurance increase. Now they talking community service, defensive driving school. All I wanted to do was ride. Now you sitting on the sideline because them police done got behind you. Turned on them lights. Eh? Legal issues. It's gonna happen. Be ready for those if you ride one of those. If you ride one of those, be ready to. It's a lot of cats that's riding them bikes that done seen that jail. So be ready for that. Be prepared for that. If you don't want to do that, be smart. Ride smart out here. But keep that in mind. A lot of cats turn them bikes back in after they get them tickets and realize it's real on that road, family. It's a lot of cats out there riding Harleys. Go to a gas station. Go to your local bike night. Matter of fact, go anywhere, and it's going to be the cats that don't got the bike. They're going to be like, man, it was too much trouble. It's either going to be, it was too much trouble, or man, I had to lay her down. Going into the next point. Let's get it. Snap this off, man. Get the shit out of here, man, so a player can do what he got to do. Now, you done mastered them all. But you out there, you getting comfortable with the bike. Hey, cub, Willie time. Just like some these track days. That's how them cats be sound on the ground. Your leg up here. Your arm. Your arm back here. It's supposed to be right here. Your arm. The bike all scraped up. It's all bad, family. It's not funny. It's all bad. Them accidents. I know a million cats that don't ride no more, that took that bike back after that first accident, maybe that second accident, but them accidents is the nail in the coffin, baby. Why? Bodily injury, bike injury, mental injuries. Your family. Don't wreck the bike and come back up in the house all bent up and skint up. Wifey gonna be in there tripping. No more, no, we're getting rid of the bike. No more motorcycles, no more. Hey, wifey gonna be in there tripping. The kids, Daddy, I don't want you to ride anymore. Y'all skint up, your leg back here, your arm over there. You got stuff coming out you. Hey, it's gonna hit you hard. You gonna call up Matt. Hey, Matt, I gotta bring that bike back. But when you bring the bike back to Matt, you got all type of stuff missing. It was carbon fiber, now you matte black. You know what I'm saying? It's costing you money. It's costing you time. You injured, you're off the job. You had to call off the job. It's not a real excuse. They ain't showing you love because you was on the bike popping wheelies, having fun. You got your YouTube cracking and you done ride out. You did a couple ride outs. Now you got your YouTube cracking, but now the bike cracking too, man. The accidents. Learn how to ride. Pay attention to what you're doing. Small increments. Don't move too fast. But learn how to ride. Not saying you will avoid accidents, but there's ways to kind of mitigate those risks. We got a video on that, check that out. But accidents are a huge reason why cats stop riding. Go ask anybody. Jump in the comments right now. If you used to ride, don't be afraid, jump in the comments and let everybody know you soft, because I think you soft. You fall on that bike and you don't get back up, you know, granted you got all your limbs and stuff working and you ain't still riding, you soft. You a quitter, dog. But go ahead and jump in the comments and let them know how you quit, man, and how you ain't equipped to ride out with the big dogs. I ain't gonna say that. This sport right here, this hobby right here is for people that got heart, people that's gonna fall and get back up. If you ain't ready for the accidents, stay in the car, playboy. Look, man, the dealership, they don't give a damn. Hey, us, cats that's riding, we don't give a damn. Why? Dealership don't give a damn because they ain't gonna lose no money from you bringing this bike back. Us, the cats that's riding, we don't give a damn because guess what? Now we don't gotta pay the crate costs and all them little extra fees that the dealership throw in when you buy a new bike. It's now a used bike when it's got 30 miles on it. So go ahead and bring the bike back. You wasn't ready for this hobby. You're not built for it, man or woman or a child. You're not built for this. Go get you a Prius. Go get you a nice little sedan and be a family man. Leave this right here for the big dogs, baby. Listen, I'm just talking trash, man. But sometimes that's how we motivate each other, right? Don't take the bike back, man. It's gonna cost you. You're gonna be scared. You're gonna doubt yourself. People gonna tell you take the bike back. You might get into an accident. Overcome that. Riding this motorcycle, I absolutely love riding, man. It's one of my favorite things to do. I could be having a bad day, man, and get on this bike and ride, and everything is better, man. I done had horrible days. Then I got on this bike and I got back to the crib and I was like, wow, I'm all right, man. It's a lot of people turning to opioids, turning to alcohol, turning to crime. I ain't saying the bike will save everybody, man, but it's a reason why they call it two-wheel therapy. But you gotta get through that initial part. You gotta get through the cost. You gotta get through the fear. You might have to drop the bike and keep going. There might be something that you have to do to keep riding with the crew. The choice ain't mine, it's up to you. Now ask yourself, what you gonna do? You gonna take the bike back or you gonna keep riding? This cat about to come in and ruin my video, man. Luckily, it's the end. It's your boy 6. Y'all stay safe out there, man. I'm gone. Peace.